Well, from Freaks and Geeks to the 40-Year-Old Virgin, he has produced and directed some of our favorite movies.
Oh, yeah. Kelly Clarkson. Now, Judd Apatow has a new film that's taking on filming during a pandemic. John is talking to him right now.
So excited, guys. You know, during the pandemic, when I was busy drinking and gaining weight,
apparently
Judd Apatow was hard at work because he's got this movie out and a new book out, and he's joining us live this morning. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Ooh, I wanna be there in my city.
Yes!
Yes! Thank goodness.
I go high.
That is fantastic. Who knows? You can sing as well, too. So, good morning. Glad to have you here. So, this movie, The Bubble, out on Netflix today. It's got your lovely wife in it. You also have Keegan-Michael Key and Fred Armisen. It's a shame you couldn't get talented people. I mean, geez, what a great cast you have there.
I know it's an excuse, really, to call everyone I've always wanted to work with and get them all in one movie. Karen Gillan is in it, John Lithgow, James McAvoy pops up in it. I mean, there's so many people, and it was really fun to make them do dumb things.
So this is a movie that's set in a pandemic. Explain it to us.
Well, it's a movie about a group of actors who are in London, in a hotel. They're stuck in a hotel in a pandemic bubble. They're not allowed to leave until they finish shooting a flying dinosaur action movie. And no matter how badly it's going, the studio will not let them go. There's literally armed guards at the hotel. And it's a way of, laughing about, lockdowns and isolation and everything that we all went through.
At what point in the pandemic did you start working on this?
I started outlining it just as something to do. I never thought that I would make it, but I would take these long walks on the beach with my comedy writer friends, and I said, let's just make up movies, but not thinking we would do them. And then one day I went, maybe they would let me do this one. And I told Netflix, and they said, go for it.
So your daughter Iris is in the movie as well. Your daughter Maude, folks don't know, big star now. She's on Euphoria. Have you reached the point now where Maude is turning you down for parts in movies?
I know. I was, trying to, come up with This Is 50, and I had to say to Maude, would you do it? Well, that's kind of a dream for a parent, that your kid surpasses you and then you disappear into oblivion.
It must be incredibly surreal for you and Leslie to see her become famous, because she's still the little girl that you guys knew in diapers.
Yeah, I mean, she did such amazing work on Euphoria, and I think Sam Levinson, the writer, creator, did something really remarkable, and I'm so proud of her that she did her part of it so well. So
you also have a book out. It is called Sicker in the Head. It's basically conversations that you've had with people during the pandemic. As a David Letterman lover, I went straight to the David Letterman section, and I was so taken back to find out that he says he has ideas that he wants to do in show business, but he's too afraid to tell anybody. I was like, this is David Letterman, who is afraid to tell anybody the ideas he wants to do. Were you as taken aback by that as well?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that says it all about comedy. People, everyone is very sensitive, and no matter how great other people might think they are, they're still insecure and concerned about pulling things off. Comedy is stressful because you never know if anything's going to work. Everything is an experiment.
Like literally every joke is like stepping off a cliff. You have no idea. So I told the folks here, I have a question that my wife and I have wanted to ask you for years, and it involves the movie This Is 40. The scene where the character played by your wife catches Paul Rudd basically in the bathroom hiding from the family. And she says, you've been going to the bathroom for 30 minutes. And she says, who goes to the bathroom for 30 minutes? So without hesitation, he answers, John Goodman. And I've been dying to know, was that written in the script, was it improvised, or was it one of the extra jokes that you like to add and then shoot at the end of a scene?
You know what? I can't remember.
Oh, no.
But doesn't it sound like a Paul Rudd improvisation? I mean, it sounds like something Paul Rudd would make up himself. So I will give him the trophy for that joke.
I have it's a phrase we use in our house all the time. The book is Sicker in the Head. It's available wherever you buy books now. The movie is The Bubble. It is on Netflix today. The man is the great Judd Apatow, and we are so glad to have you with us. Thank you. We appreciate it. Sicker in the Head, guys.
So great.
Guys.
That was awesome. Thanks, John.